Good morning, students. In the last class, we have seen about nouns and its types and verbs and its types. In today's class, we are going to see about pronoun. So, what is a pronoun? Pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun. So, see here, pro means for noun. So, a word which is used in place of a noun, we call it as pronoun. Basically, there are 7 pronouns in English. I, we, I is first person pronoun, we it is first person. So, I it is used for singular, we it is used for plural. I and we are first person pronouns. You it is second person pronoun, it is used both for singular and plural. Then, they, he, she, it. He, she, it, they, he, she, it, they are third person pronoun. He, she, it is used for singular, whereas they, it is used for plural. Okay, so it can be divided as subject pronoun and object pronoun. Okay, so pronouns, there are 7 in number. It can be called as personal pronoun. It can be said as subject pronoun and object pronoun. So, subject pronoun in the sense when it is used as a subject of a sentence. So, used before a verb, then it is called as subject pronoun. Whereas object pronoun, it will be coming at the end of the sentence. That is the difference between subject pronoun and object pronoun. Next one, possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns are used after the be form verbs. For example, this is my car. Here, is a be form verb and my, it is used after the be form verb. So, it is a possessive pronoun. This is my pen. Sometimes you may have doubt whether that is a possessive pronoun or possessive adjectives. If it is an adjective, possessive adjective, it is used before a noun. Possessive adjectives are used before a noun. For example, this is their car. Here, car is a noun. So, there it is used before a car. So, this is their car. It is possessive adjectives. Possessive pronouns are used after the be form verbs, whereas possessive adjectives it is used before a noun. So, that is the difference between possessive pronoun and possessive adjectives. So, pronouns are words which is used instead of a noun. There are 7 pronouns in English. They are called as personal pronouns. It can be used as a subject pronoun as well as object pronoun. So, subject pronoun, if it is used at the beginning of a sentence before the verb, then it is called as subject pronoun. Object pronouns, usually it will be coming at the end of the sentence, and we have seen about the possessive pronouns also. Next, we can move on to adjectives. What are adjectives? Adjectives are words which is used to describe a noun. Okay, so adjectives are words which are used to describe a noun. So, it can be divided as 9 types. What are they? Adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of number, demonstrative adjectives, interrogative adjectives, distributive adjectives, possessive adjectives, proper adjectives and participle adjectives. Like this, it can be divided as 9 in number. First, let us see what is adjectives of quality. Adjectives of quality in the sense, when it describes about the kind, what kind of a noun, then it is called as adjectives of quality. For example, excellent story. It says about the character of the story. Excellent story. Next one, adjectives of quantity. So, when it says about how much, so then it is called as adjectives of quantity. For example, children need much care. How much care they needed? Much care. So, it is called as adjectives of quantity. Third one, adjectives of number. When it refers to any number, many people, 2 books, 3 boys. Likewise, when it is referring to any number, then it is called as adjectives of number. Then, demonstrative adjectives. So, when adjective, it is used before these 4 words. That, this, these, those. That and this, it is used for singular. These and those, they are used for plural. So, that book, this book, these books, those books, So when it is used before these words, when it is used before an adjective, then it is said to be a demonstrative adjective. Then interrogative, interrogative in the sense questions. So when an adjective, when it is used for making questions, then it is called as interrogative adjectives. For example, which book? Then next one, distributive adjectives. For example, every citizen. So whenever adjective, when it is used before every, everyone, then it is called as distributive adjectives. Next one, possessive adjectives. Already I have told you that possessive adjectives are used before a noun. For example, country, it is a noun. So my, it is used before the noun. So it is called as possessive adjectives. Next one, proper adjectives. So proper adjectives, usually it is used along with a proper noun. For example, Indian scientist. Scientist, it is a noun. So Indian scientist. So it is called as proper adjectives. Then next one, last one, participle adjectives. Participle adjectives means it is like a participle, it is a verb, but it won't be functioning as a verb. It will be functioning only as a adjective. It will be coming along with ing or ed. For example, smiling girl. So smiling, it describes about that girl, smiling girl. Shocking news. So verbs where it will have ing form, when it is used as an adjective, then it is called as participle adjectives. Next one, we are going to see about adverbs. Adverbs means add plus verb. A word which describes about a verb, we call it as adverb. It may describe about a verb, sometimes it may describe about an adjective, sometimes even about another adverb. So a word which describes about a verb, adjectives or another adverb, we call it as adverbs. So like adjectives, it can also be divided as 9. What are they? Adverbs of manner, adverbs of quantity, adverbs of time, adverbs of place, adverbs of purpose, adverbs of frequency, adverbs of negation, adverbs of interrogative adverbs, relative adverbs. Okay, so first let us see what is the adverbs of manner. So when a verb, when it is used to describe a manner, how she danced gracefully. How she danced? She danced gracefully. So when an adverb, when it is used to describe manner, then it is called as adverbs of manner. Next one, adverbs of quantity. When an adverb, when it is used to describe the quantity, for example, how much, so it is called as adverbs of quantity. Next one, adverbs of time. Adverbs of time, it answers the question when. When an adverb, when it is used to describe a time, then it is called as adverbs of time. Fourth one, adverbs of place. It will answer the question where. When it is used for describing place, then it is called as adverbs of place. Next one, adverbs of purpose. Why this happened. So when an adverb, when it is used for denoting purpose, it is called as adverbs of purpose. Then next one, adverbs of frequency. How many times it is, how frequently it is happening. So when an adverb, when it is used for referring to frequency, how often it is happening, then it is called as adverbs of frequency. Next one, adverbs of negation, in the sense it will be answering the question true or false. For example, I can certainly do this. I am sure today he will come. Likewise. The next one, interrogative adverbs. Interrogative adverbs are used for making questions. The last one, relative adverbs. Relative adverbs are used to join two classes together. He was the boy who I saw yesterday. He was the boy whom I saw yesterday. So whom here it is used for joining two classes. It is called as relative adverbs. Next one, we can move on to preposition. Preposition means pre. Pre means before. Okay, preposition means a word which is used before a noun and which help us to show the relationship between the one part of the sentence and the noun. We call it as preposition. Preposition is a word which is used before a noun and which shows the relationship of the noun with the remaining part of the sentence. We call it as preposition. We have three types of preposition which are commonly used. They are called as preposition of place, Preposition, when it is used to referring to place, then it is called as preposition of place. For example, on, the cat is sitting on the wall. In, under, between, beside. Likewise, we have so many prepositions which can be used for referring to place. It is called as preposition of place. Next one, preposition of time. When a preposition, when it is used to indicate a time, then it is called as preposition of time. For example, at, on, in, before, after, during. Okay, so likewise we have so many other prepositions which can indicate the time. For example, at, it can be used for referring to short duration. I woke up at 6 o'clock today. At, it is used to denote a short duration of time. On, it is used to refer to dates and day. I was born on Friday. Likewise, in, it is used to indicate long period of time. I was born in the month of, month and year, in the month of 2000. Likewise, so at, it is used for referring to short duration. On, it is used for referring to day and date, whereas in, it is used for referring to month and year. Okay, next one, preposition of direction. So when a preposition, it is used for referring to any direction to show the way, then it is called as preposition of direction. For example, into, around, over, along, through. So likewise, when a word, when it is used for referring to direction, then it is called as preposition of direction. Next one, conjunction. So we all know conjunction is a word which is used to join two words or two sentences together. Okay, that is called as conjunction. So commonly it can be divided as two: coordinating conjunction and subordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunction in the sense where we can join two main classes together. Okay, coordinating conjunctions are conjunctions which help us to join two main classes together. Then subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions are used to join one main class with another subordinate class. Okay, so subordinating conjunctions are used to join a main class with a subordinating class. Okay, next one, last one, interjection. So interjections are used to show sudden feeling of joy, sadness, surprise or wonder. It will help us to express our happiness and sadness. For example, alas, hooray, wow, ho. Likewise, so these words help us to express our emotions in various ways. Assignment for students today. Fill in the blanks with appropriate prepositions. 5 sentences are given. Find out the correct preposition to be used. Second Roman, find out the adjectives and its types. So here I have given you 5 sentences. Find out the adjective and what type of adjective is used in that sentence. Thank you.